Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Generic Football League. We welcome you live to the Sharks Reef for today's Week 4 matchup as the Southwest Bulldogs take on the Southside Sharks. We are getting things started here with the Sharks getting the ball to start here. They're going to return it to their own 20. Sharks currently sit as the number one team in the Western Conference. They are 3-0 and 1-0 in conference play. For the Bulldogs, last place in the Western Conference and winless on the season. So you get a real clash of two teams. And here we go, first down. Sharks will run it up the middle. And we have first down for the Sharks. First down here for the Sharks. They go pass out left side. It is caught in a 7. Second and 3 here for the Sharks. Here's Booth, the quarterback. Gonna go right side. This one is caught. First down, Sharks. First down here for the Sharks. Booth keeps on play action down the middle. Pass broken up and incomplete. Second down. Second and 10. Booth out right side. It's caught. Open man. He's got space. Still going. And stopped at the 31. First down for the Sharks. First down now for the Sharks. And they run it up the middle with Singer. And Singer gets 4. Second down. Second and 6 here. The screen out left is caught and stopped short. Third and 2. Third down. Booth in the pocket, moving around, pressure down the middle, open man, it's caught, first down and more. Now inside the 10, stopped at the 7, first and goal. First and goal, they run it with Singer, and Singer stopped at the line, no gain, second down. Second and goal. Keeps it and fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Sharks. Extra point attempt. Up and good. 7-0 Sharks lead. Here we go. Here's the return. Here for the Bulldogs, getting the ball for the first time this game. So now we'll see what the Bulldogs can do here on this drive. Their first one of the game. First down, Bulldogs. Olsen in the pocket. Olsen is going to get sacked in the first play. Posey getting in the backfield in the first sack of the game. Second and 15 here for the Bulldogs. Olsen pressured and sacked again. 3rd and 21. Sharks with back-to-back sacks. This one coming from Driver. Third and 21. Olsen in the pocket, pressured, gets rid of this one down the middle. It is caught well short of the marker. 4th and 11. They will have to punt. And here we go. Here's the punt and return here for the Sharks. They'll be stopped around 44. Here we go. First down. They run it. Singer will lose 2 yards. 2nd down. Second and 12. Booth down the middle. Wide open. Big first down for the Sharks. First and 10 for the Sharks. Screen left side is caught. Gain of 2. 2nd down. Second and 8. Booth left side into the end zone. Touchdown. Flag on the play though. This one will be coming back. Second and 13 after the penalty. They go screen right side here. This one will be caught and only gain of a couple. 3rd down. Third and 9. Booth in the pocket. Going left side. It's caught. First down. And more still going. And forced out of bounds at the 4. First and goal. They run it with Singer, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Sharks. Extra point attempt up and good. 14-0. Here we go. Here's the kick and return here for the Bulldogs. 10 seconds remain here in the third. No, in the first. Here we go, first down here. Bulldogs on the screen. It's getting 9 in the play, 2nd down. End of the first, 14-0 Sharks. Start of the second quarter here. Bulldogs got a 2nd and 1 here. Olsen in the pocket. Olsen pressured. Fumble. Ball is out. And the Sharks get on it. And now it'll be 1st and over the Sharks. First and goal now for the Sharks. First and goal here. This one down the middle from Booth is caught and just barely getting across the goal line. Touchdown, Sharks. And they go back to look at it on the replay, and they rule him short. Second and goal for the Sharks. They run him with Singer, and Singer stopped. Injury timeout for the Sharks. Third and goal. Third and goal, and Booth keeps it himself into the end zone. Touchdown, Sharks. QB sneak on third and goal at the 1. And the extra point up and good, 21-0. Here we go, here's the kick. And return here for the Bulldogs. There we go, first down here for the Bulldogs. They try and run with Tyson, and Tyson gets nothing. Second down. Second and 10. Back to Tyson. And Tyson will get 3. It's third down. Third and 7. Olsen hit as he throws. Pass will be incomplete. Fourth down. Fourth and 7. This one will be returned for the Sharks. First down here for the Sharks. Booth going down the middle. It's caught. Gain of 8. Second down. Second and 2. This one out left side is caught, and that's enough for the first down. First and 10 here for the Sharks. Play action. Booth floats it up right side. It is incomplete. Second down. Second and 10. Booth goes right side. It is caught. And that is going to be a gain of 7. Third down. Third and 3, Booth. Looking down the middle, it's caught, first down. First and 10, screen out left is caught. Gain of 1, second down. Second and 9, Booth back to the left side, this one caught. Going out of bounds, though. Third and 7. Third and 7. Booth pressured and gonna get sacked. The Bulldogs defense making a play. 4th and 13. Sharks settle for a field goal, and the kick is good. 24-0. Sharks adding on to the lead. Here we go. Here's the kick. And return here for the Sharks. We go first down for the Bulldogs. Olsen went out screen left side, caught in the 7, 2nd down. Second and 3. Run here with Tyson. Tyson stops at the line. 3rd down. Third and 3. This one out right side is caught. Stopped short. 4th down. And Bulldogs challenge here saying they got a 1st down. Let's take a look at the replay. We're just going to see where they spot him here. And they're going to give it to him 1st down for the Bulldogs. First down here for the Bulldogs. They go right side here. This one is caught. Gain of 8, 2nd down. Second and 2. This one out left side will be caught. 1st down for the Bulldogs. First down Bulldogs. Olsen in the pocket. Olsen looking. And that one will be incomplete. Injury timeout here for the Bulldogs. Second and 10. Second and 10. So now right side is swatted, incomplete. 3rd down. Third and 10. Down the middle, it's caught. 1st down for the Bulldogs. Third down, this one down the middle is caught. Gain of 6, 2nd down. Second and 4, Olsen with pressure. Lets this one go down the middle. It's caught. 1st down and more. Now in the red zone. Stopped at the 12. 1st down Bulldogs. McLawyer getting 22 on that catch right there. Here we go, 1st down now for the Bulldogs. 1st down, they run it. Cutting out left side, gain of 3, timeout Bulldogs. Second and 7, this one out right side is caught, and into the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs, they're finally on the board. Williamson getting into the end zone. Extra point attempt up and good. 24-7. we go. Here's the kick and return. 40 seconds left here for the Sharks. We go first down. This one out left side is caught. First down, Sharks. First down for the Sharks. Booth. And they go screen left side for Singer. Singer's got the first down. Looking for more. Singer forced out of bounds at the 45. This one out right side is caught. And timeout taken by the Sharks. Second and 5. Booth fires right side, caught, steps out of bounds. First down, Sharks. They're now in field goal range with 15 seconds to go. First down for the Sharks. Booth under pressure, steps up, fires right side, throwaway, incomplete. Second and 10. They'll go ahead and go for the field goal to add 3 more to the board. The kick is good. 27-7. Bulldogs will turn it. 2 seconds to go here before halftime. And takes the knee. That'll take us to halftime. Sharks lead 27-7. Second half going to be underway here. Bulldogs will start with the ball. Here's return here for the Bulldogs. First down here for the Bulldogs. They run it here on first down. Now right side, staying on the feet. And gets 7 on the play. Second down. Second and 3. Olsen pressured. We're going to try and run himself. He'll lose 2 yards on the play. Third down. Third and 5. Olsen, they go screen. This one will be caught. And just going to barely get across the marker. First down. Go first down here. This one out left side is caught. And gain of 4, second down. Go. They run it again. Third and 3 now for the Bulldogs. Injury player for the Sharks on the play. Third down. They try and run it with Tyson, and Tyson is stopped. 4th and 2. They will punt it back. Here's the punt. They return here for the Sharks. They're going to get out to their own 30. First down here for the Sharks. They try and run it, and they only get 1 on the play. 2nd down. Second and 9, back to the ground game. Again, only again 1, 3rd down. Third and 8, Booth down the middle. It is caught. 1st down. First down here. Singer keeping it here and gets 2 on the play. 2nd down. Second down here. Booth keeps in the read option, and Booth stopped, losing a yard. 3rd down. Third and 9. Booth in the pocket. Booth down the middle, well, towards left side, I should say. It is caught. 1st down. First down here. Singer running out left. This one can be a gain of nothing. 2nd down. Second and 10. This one down the middle is broken up and incomplete. 3rd down. Third down. Booth down the middle and strided to the end zone. Touchdown, Sharks. Point up and good, 34-7. We go. Here's the kick. Return here for the Bulldogs. Here we go. 1st down. Bulldogs run it, get 2 on the play. 2nd down. Second and 8. This one is only going to get 1. 3rd down. Third and 7 here for the Bulldogs. And down goes Olsen again. 4th down. Here's the punt for the Bulldogs. Here's the return for the Sharks. They're going to just get past the 50. First down here for the Sharks, and Singer getting the 1st down on that run. First down here, back to the ground game again, and going to be a gain of 9 on the play. 2nd down, Sharks. Second and 1, screen out left is caught, and it'll be a 1st down, Sharks. First down here, running out right side, going nowhere, losing 2 yards. Second down. Second and 12, final play of the third. Booth down the middle, it's caught. Trying to get to the marker and stopped inches short. End of the third. And the Bulldogs lead 34-7. Third and inches, Sharks running, they got the first. First down here, Sharks run it, no gain. Second down, injured player on the field. Second and 10. Back to the ground game again. Got some space and gain of 7. Third down. Third down, Booth. To the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Sharks. Mullen getting the touchdown grab there. Extra point attempt up and good, 41-7. Here's the kick and return for the Bulldogs. Not going to get much. First down here for the Bulldogs. Olsen escaping the sack, going to run it himself and gets 8. Second down. Second and 2. Go out left side here. This one is caught, losing 2 yards. Third down. Third and 4. Olsen looking, goes left side, caught. First down and more for the Bulldogs. They got space and in enemy territory. First and 10. There goes screen right side. This one incomplete. Second down. Second and 10. Losing 2. It's third and 12. Third and 12. Olsen in the pocket. Olsen sending this one up for the end zone. Incomplete. Fourth down. Fourth and 12. Bulldogs, I mean, at this point, might as well accept defeat. This one will be a touchback for the Sharks. Here we go. Here's the run for the Sharks. And they lose 2, second and 12. Second down, they run it again. And only going to get 1, third and 11. Third down. Running with Singer. Singer's got space and stopped just short. Fourth down. 2 minutes to go. Fourth and 2, punted back to the Bulldogs. There we go, first down Bulldogs. Screen out right is caught. Gain of 4, second down. Second and 6 here. Olsen sending this one right side. It's going to be incomplete. Third down. Third and 6. Down the middle. It's caught. First down Bulldogs. First down here. This one down the middle is caught. Gain of 5. Second down. Second and 5. Down the middle again. It's caught for another first down. First down. Screen out left for the Bulldogs is going to get them 4. Second down. Second and 6, back to the screen again, and I get them 2, third down. Third and 4, Olsen fires left side, right to the defense, intercepted. Tough getting the pick for the Sharks, and that should end the game. First down here for the Sharks. They run it with Singer. Stopped just short, second and inches. They don't even got to run a play here. And that will do it here. Sharks with a huge win at home to remain undefeated on the season. Not even close. Big win for the Sharks, and Bulldogs finding that first win has just become even more of a challenge for them. As we get closer to the halfway point in the season, we're starting to get a good idea of who our contenders are. And I gotta say, the Southside Sharks definitely look like one of them. But folks, we will wrap this one up here for you. Our final score from the Sharks Reef: Southwest Bulldogs 7, Southside Sharks 41. On behalf of the Generic Football League, I'm the Cowboy Crab saying so long, everybody.